So today we're going to show everyone how to make a kite, and I have a special guest. I have my son Andrew. Hi Andrew.
Hi.
Alright, and we have our, most of our instructions are coming from an assignment that they gave us in class, but I thought we could upgrade it a little bit. So our instructions from his assignment call for paper, but we wanted to make our kite extra nice. Do you want to tell us about this fabric, Andrew, that you picked out?
A good Pokemon.
Why is Pokemon your favorite?
Yes.
Who's your favorite Pokemon?
Charmander.
Who?
Charmander.
What does Charmander do? Why?
He's just a fire type.
He's a fire type?
Yeah.
Not sure what that means, but sounds cool. Okay, so what we're gonna do first is with our instructions, they want us, see now the instruction called for a 90 centimeter wooden dowel and 102 centimeter. Well, at Joann's they only had one kind, which was 36 inches, which is roughly about 90 centimeters, give or take, which is 40, but I think it's 40, but the longest they had was 36, and I wasn't about to drive to Lowe's or Home Depot to find that. So what we're just gonna do is, because you need to make the crossing on your kite, and this one in the middle needs to be slightly shorter than the one running down. So what we're gonna do is just measure off about 3.5 inches, I'll say, and then we're just gonna snip it with our, you can use any scissors, but this just makes my life easier, and these are just garden shears. I will just snip it, and then we have to get some twine and we have to wrap it in the center to make our T, our letter T, and I'll probably end up hot gluing it just to help things out, and then we'll move on to the next step, but let's show you how we're doing it. Baby. So Andrew wants to do his little rods gold, which match his Pokemon. Okay, so we'll just kind of start it off there in the middle, just glue that, and then what I'll have my son do is just wrap it so that way it makes the center nice and strong. Okay, do it nice and tight until the twine, and then when you're almost to your end, let's go over here, and then I'll hot glue the last piece, or the end piece of it. Don't forget to do the X. Do it the other way too. Okay. Bring it. No, don't let go. Don't let go. Bring it over here, and I'll hot glue it. Come Finish cutting. See, I already cut this side. See how, so have at least, so do it like this. You could do 2 fingers. Since you can't cut with it cuts best from about here to here. So just like that. Okay? Here.
Oh, you cut Squirtle's face.
Oh, Squirtle! Okay, so pretty much with this step, as you saw before, we had to file the notches in each of the ends of the rods. And I did that kind of, I put my hacksaw upside down on a clamp, and I just kind of went back and forth with the rod on the hacksaw. Now you could do that with a filing stick or with a knife, but I just found that to be easier since I didn't have like the files. So we laid down our fabric. Our fabric we bought at the store was 44 inches wide, and I bought 1 yard and 1/8. So about 1 yard and 4 inches I bought, and that will cover your kite if you use the same dimension with the 40-inch dowel and or not the 40-inch dowel, but the 36-inch dowel, and cutting off about 4 inches.
This part?
Yeah, I'll cut this part. Yeah, see, hold on, let me make it a little crooked. Hold on.
No, big Jim. Where ribbon?
The ribbon right there. Remember I told you pick ribbon? So pretty much on this project here, give me the ribbon. Pretty much on this project with everything on sale and coupons, I spent about 16 bucks. So I'll have a link below to the instructions that we used, but again, I kind of changed it up just slightly to upgrade it. So what we do now, and I'm going to do this with both tape and hot glue, is we need to fold over the fabric. Come here, Andrew, so you can do this. Fold over on the string and around it, and then you'll tape it down. I'm just gonna kind of go back and forth because I think on some parts I'll need to just hot glue it, especially when we come to the corners and fold it over. I would rather hot glue on these fold overs right there, which you will see in a moment. Okay, Andrew, so we need to cut duct tape. And the materials did call for Scotch tape, but I love duct tape because it's strong and, well, it's pretty. You can get it pretty. So now we're going to fold over
The tape.
and we're going to start taping it. Don't do that because it's going to start losing its stickiness. So let's try it right here, okay? Okay, so tape. Don't twist it. Here, hold this edge. Okay, so here we're at a fold. I already brought down the duct tape, so I'm just gonna fold it. And like I said, I do want to hot glue this area.
Oh, it smells like rotten barbecue.
Rotten barbecue, that's how the glue smells to you? Have you been to a rotten barbecue?
No. That's just what it smells like.
So yeah, I gotta hold it here for a second. So once this part dries, we're gonna do the same thing with the duct tape all over until we get to the other corner of the triangle, or not triangle, but of the T, my bad, the T. And then do the same thing, hot glue it where the dowel is, and then just do the same thing all over. Okay, so Andrew's taking a little snack break here with his strange weenie sandwich. So what we're gonna do now is gonna attach the bridle to the kite. If you do this with paper, you can just poke holes with like a pen or a toothpick. But since I did fabric, I took my seam ripper, and on each end, opposite end of my kite, I ripped in 2 holes on each side of the dowel, about 5 inches from the top, so 5 inches here. I have my little holes. And then you're going to measure out a piece of string or ribbon. We use the same ribbon that we got on the spool. Mine's about 51 inches, so it's slightly longer than the length of the kite. So I fed it through here. Make sure that you wrap it around the dowel, and I tied it. And I'm going to do the same thing and go to the bottom here, make a loop, tie it, and then we're going to make the fly loop, or I always forget what these things are called, about somewhere in the center of the kite. And then from that fly loop, then we can attach like the actual spool of string that you use to give length and distance when you're trying to get your kite up high in the air.
So we're doing something.
What is this line called, Andrew? Do you remember what it said in the instructions?
No.
This line is called the bridle. So I'm going to do a couple knots, as much as this will allow.
She's not in Charmander's face.
Right on the face, Charmander.
No.
On the face. So now we have, here, back up so you can see. See how we have this much? And then we'll attach our fly loop about right here. So let's cut out another piece of ribbon. Seem to be okay with this nylon ribbon. It's a ribbon.
Me too.
No, don't touch it. You don't want to touch that.
But I want to. Touch. But I just did.
Okay, let's move this.
Monica, that hurt.
Okay, let's.
You got burnt?
No, it got stuck a little bit to the folder.
My color's burnt. It didn't hurt.
Okay, we have our last little bow that we made.
Help me.
Okay, and we'll get this last one here.
Save me.
Okay, so now I just gotta like let this dry and pull away all the little
Something
hot
stuck
glue
on
gun
me.
strings. It's the hot glue, that's what's stuck on your finger.
But it's impossible to take it off.
And this is our
Nope, that was
kite.
just playing. I was just playing, Mama.
Alright.
I wasn't even playing.
I'll see if I can get some footage of this in the air later on. It's not really windy today, but that's about it. Thanks for watching. Say thank you, Andrew.
Bye!